Hello guys, and welcome to Architect Photoshop Action. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to properly install this section and how to properly use it. So first thing, I'm going to show you a few examples of the results of this section, so you can get results like this. So there are 4 examples, just not to prolong this tutorial any longer, so we're gonna get straight to the tutorial. So first thing you will need to have is English Photoshop version, so go to Edit, Preferences and Interface, and you will have to check that UI language is set to English in order for action to work. Next thing, go to image mode and check RGB color and 8 bits channel. After that, go to layers panel here, click on this box and click on panel options and make sure that this one is checked. So next thing, for this action to work, we need to load the patterns of this action. So go here or click S, press S on keyboard, but you can go here, left click and hold down and choose pattern stamp tool, and now go to this box here next to this aligned here that said align, and click on this arrow here and this box here, settings box, and click load patterns and go to action folder here, as you can see, architect, and load up architect action patterns. After that, select brush and make sure that opacity is set to 100 and also the flow, and click on this arrow here and again on this box and click load brushes, so we can load up the brushes of this action. Again, go to your Architect Photoshop Action folder and load up Architect Action brushes. After that, we need to load the actual action, so go to Window and click on Actions. The Action tab will open, and click on this box here and click Load Actions, and again go to Action folder and load up Architect ATN file. So after that is loaded, double open it, as you can see here, and select it. Another thing you must check before you run actions or brush your image is that your image is loaded like this in the layers tab, with this lock here on the right side and the background written in italic. And if you have anything else, maybe like this, showed up like a normal layer, just go to layer, new, and background from layer. And after you've done that, make a new layer and name it brush like this without caps, because if you name it anything else except brush without caps, action won't work. And now it's time to brush your picture, so select any color. I will select red and select soft brush and brush the building or model or the area where you want this section to appear. So I will brush these two towers or skyscrapers, whatever. and you can brush the surroundings around it also. So you don't have to be that precise, but try to brush it kind of precisely, so you can brush these surroundings. If you want these trees also. So after you brushed your picture, open up Action tab, click on this Architect action here, and press play, and wait for action to finish. Okay, now action is finished. So next thing I will do is show you how to edit it. As you can see, it creates a very nice sketchy look, like your picture is sketched, like the architect sketched it. So you get the point. First, you will need to close down all these layers and folders. So to do that quickly, just hold down left Alt key and click on this arrow here, and all the other arrows of main folders here. So now I will explain separately every folder. So first folder is main adjustments. Those are just basic image adjustments. And next thing, you have a background texture. Let me zoom in so I can show you. As you can see, when I hide it, it hides the background texture. It's the paper texture, so if you don't like it, you can hide that layer. Next thing, we have pencil lines shadings. As you can see, when I hide it, when I show it, it's just the just like the pencil hand draw shadings. As you can see, when I hide them, it creates the sketchy, natural hand-drawn look, like when those architects sketch. Open it up. So you have first layer is to color these straight. You have straight lines. As you can see when I zoom in, you have straight lines, and you have scribble shading lines. These not so perfectly straight lines, and you have these straight. So first you have a coloring for these straight lines, so you can color them in any color you want. As you can see, you can color them in blue, and when you zoom out, you have a blue shading, but we will hide this coloring layer. So whenever you want to color them, just click on this box here to show the coloring layer, and then you go and color it. Also for this one too is the same process, as you can see. Next folder is technical sketch lines. So those are, as you can see, it's like when those architects just goes up in those lines. As you can see, they kind of sketch it, but then they erase it, and it just creates that kind of a messy sketchy look. So you have multiple layers here. You have a basic sketch lines, as you can see when I hide it. Then you have sketch outlines. As you can see, those are I said, messy kind of a. So you can hide and show every turn on and off, or hide and show every layer separately. As you can see, you can hide this one if you want, and also you can transform it. Hold down left Control plus T, and hold down left Alt and drag to kinda make it how you want, and you can elongate it also, as you can see. So we're gonna make it like this. As you can see, it creates a very nice effect. And also you can do that for other four layers. You can elongate them, as you can see, and you can hide everything if you want, or you can select layer mask, select maybe this action brush and brush it out. Select black foreground color and brush it out, as you can see. But we won't do that now. You can do that. Also, you can brush out these pencil shadings how you want, as you can see. Or you can just use any of these brushes that you have and brush it out, as you can see. You can brush out background texture, just create layer mask here, and you can brush it out. And we're moving on to the last folder. Here is background layers. You have a architect sketch color fill in, so when I hide it, it just leaves the sketch lines, and as you can see, it just leaves the sketch lines without color, and when we turn it on, it adds the color. So here's the opacity, so you can, as you can see, increase the opacity and increase the color, or you can just go to 10% or 20% and just to barely see the color, or you can completely turn it off. Next layer we have, just let me make it to 60%. It looks nice, and also you can brush it out, but just use the layer mask and brush it out. The parts you don't want the color, or you can use also the action brush and brush it out like this. As you can see, it makes the color disappear, as you can see. And switch colors here with X, and switch to white foreground color to make it reappear, or you can brush any part of the picture. So moving on, we have a light paint strokes around the image. As you can see, when I turn on and off, you can turn it off or brush it out also. And we have a background color, which we can choose any color we want, not just white. And also, now I'm gonna show you how to do the black and white architect effect. You will just go to background color and make it black, and turn off the color fill in. Go to the pencil lines shading and turn on the coloring of these shadings. And there you have it. You have this black and white architect sketching. You can just make some adjustments to the background color here, and there you have it. As you can see, it's very nice. But I'm just gonna leave it back to the original results, and that's it. That's what you can do with this action. Go and follow me on my work on Graphic River. You have a link in the description of my portfolio, so go and follow me there if you have a Graphic River account or an Envato account. Subscribe to my YouTube channel here for the future updates and tutorials. Download this action. You have also link in the description. If you need this section for your next project, go and download it. Why not? And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hope I made it clear. So if you experience any errors or issues with this section, please contact me through my portfolio. I mean, through my profile on Graphic River. You have a message box from the right side of my profile, or you can just go and contact me directly to my Gmail, creativefox7@gmail.com, so we can solve your errors and you will help me improve this section if it has any errors. But it should not, because it's tested. And also I forgot to mention that you have to use higher quality pictures for this section. So for example, over 2000 pixels. So if your picture is a little bit smaller, just go to image size and increase the pixels in width and height. As you can see, this picture is 6000 pixels wide and 4200 pixels in height. So you can use the pictures from 2000 pixels to 6000 pixels as you can see in my example. But for example, this picture is about 2000 pixels in width and height, I think, and it works just perfectly. Even better with smaller pictures, maybe. It depends on the picture. So that's it, guys. I'll just close down this tutorial right now, and I see you in the next one. Peace.